ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, Capri Social Network. I am your host, Capri, aka Cap. And in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about and show examples of how some Black American women are struggling to make ends meet, paying car payments. And these women usually may have jobs by the likes of working at a school in the cafeteria, not working at a school in a cafeteria, usually working at a school as a custodian, cleaning up toilets, cleaning up classrooms. They may also have jobs usually at a local grocery store, either working overnight shift, stocking groceries, or working during the daytime as either a customer service / front end manager, an assistant manager, or a cashier at either a local department store or grocery store. Stores by the likes of either Publix, or Target, or Walmart. And these same types of women may invest in cars by the likes of a Nissan Maxima, the most newest and latest generation Nissan Maxima. The same type of Nissan Maxima that reminds you of a Nissan Murano. If the Nissan Murano was turned into a full-fledged car. These types of women also like to invest in driving cars, vehicles by the likes of Range Rovers. If not Range Rovers, usually Teslas, Mercedes Benzes, Audis, Lexuses, or a Lexus. If you catch my drift, these same type of vehicle payments may have payments that may be upwards to $1,000 a month and may have an APR, annual percentage rate / interest rate, as high as 22% due to their very low credit scores. And one of the main ways they usually may get cars, may qualify for cars, even if they may have and cars of this magnitude, some of the most high-end, most expensive, and fanciest cars that you could find is due to how they like to depend on co-workers, whether it may be either a girlfriend, not co-worker, let me rephrase that, a co-signer. The co-sign with them to qualify to drive those same types of vehicles, once again, some of the most fanciest vehicles and high-end vehicles that you can find. Some people call them money pits as well, due to how expensive they are usually to repair anytime they may need maintenance. These same types of females like to, if not require or depend on a girlfriend or female friend to help co-sign with them to get these vehicles so they can be able to drive them off the lot and be able to impress their girlfriends and relatives and paint that narrative that they are able to usually afford practically anything they may want. Once again, these same types of women who may work some of the lowest paying jobs that you could name, from working at a local grocery store as either a cashier, a customer service / front end manager, an overnight stocker, or either working at a school, a local school as a custodian, if not usually as a custodian, as a cafeteria worker, due to how they like to impress people, due to how they have a certain standard they like to live by, a certain lifestyle they like to live by. Most of all, due to how they like to keep up with the Joneses. If some of you are familiar with that phrase as well, these same types of women claim they don't have help anytime the first car payment may arrive in the mail. Yet and still, they may have a guy that's staying in their homes, usually a live-in boyfriend, either a live-in boyfriend or baby daddy, who is somebody by the likes of either a Nut or a Pookie. These same types of guys who won't contribute at all to help them make those car payments, monthly car payments, which may last as long as 10 years, may be around $1,000, between $700 at the minimum to $1,000 a month, may have, once again, an APR, annual percentage rate of 22%. These same types of dudes who just like to drive their cars whenever they get ready to drop off the ladies in the cars, their live-in girlfriends, and in most cases live-in baby mamas, only to let people that perception that the cars are usually theirs, that they may drop their girlfriends off at work in. these same types of dudes who may contribute with helping their girlfriends with their cars, but only when it comes to helping them gas up their cars. That only under those circumstances of that nature. These same types of guys, while they're at work, who may drop them off in the cars, their girlfriends, while their girlfriends are working, only to pick up while driving, and their girlfriends cars another woman. In some cases, they're homies, they're homeboys as well, which goes to show you how trifling some men are, to also to the point where so sorry and lazy, to the point where some depend on a woman to do all the working while they lie at home in the bed, may lie at home in the bed with another woman, while their girlfriends, who they may drop off at work in their girlfriends' cars, they are usually with some woman having sex, usually in their homes, and in most cases that the woman is usually paying mortgage payments on. Anyways, and for more clarification and elaboration on how some Black women are struggling when paying car payments, making car payments, I'm going to show you clips to defend my statement, all on behalf of TikTok. So if you bear with me, I'm going to show them to you, ladies and gentlemen.
So I called my bank this morning so I can make my car payment. And she was like, well, we have to send you to collections. So I was like, all right, cool. So she transferred me to collections and the phone was just ringing and ringing and ringing. So I was like, guess you ain't want your money. Bye. Didn't want to give it to you anyway.
I'm back, y'all. I need y'all to pay my car note for me for my birthday. They gonna come tow my car and it's gonna be everybody's fault because I asked y'all nicely a long time ago. And this
I wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Maybe a pot roast? Ooh, filet mignon. Nah, I'm gonna just go to Rally.
You bought the car from me.
It's not your car. I co-signed the car for you. There's a difference. I co-signed the car for you. Do you know what that means?
You bought the car for me.
No. The car, and you ain't been paying the car note. I don't care about going to work.
Get some money.
Oh my God, y'all see this shit?
What are you doing?
Yo, listen. When you co-sign a car for somebody, you don't pay the car note. You affect the other person's credit. You are affecting my credit score. My credit score is going down. My credit score is down 27 points because of you. You ain't paid your car note in 3 months.
Speaking of this here clip, some of these, when it comes to cases where scenarios where these women, these certain types of women who like to live way above their means and maintain a certain image / lifestyle, when it may come that day in the worst case scenario when their cars may get repossessed, and these same women who may have a live-in boyfriend in most cases, or in some cases, either a live-in stepdaddy or a live-in baby daddy, those guys would rather for their women's cars to get repossessed than to help their women be able to make those payments so they could be able to help maintain and keep those same vehicles. These same dudes, once again, that may drive the woman's vehicle while she's usually at work, and have all kinds of other women in the cars while she's at work, or if not, other women, usually his homies, and always wants them to give them that impression that his woman's car is usually his very own car. These same types of guys who may drive to a relative's house and may want that relative, give that relative the impression that the same car that he's driving, which is usually his lady's car, is his car. The same types of no good men that these women go for by the likes of, once again, a Pookie. These same types of men who the women refuse to leave just for the simple fact that the guy may have some good dick, may know how to put it down on them. The same types of immature women who just refuse to settle for a man who means them some good, a man that will be the sole provider in a relationship and will be able to help them whenever they may be in a financial bind. Anyways,
what make worse, I call my friend. As soon as I put my face in the camera, this bitch cackling. Hang up on you. Not in the mood.
Y'all, please don't judge me. It's just certain things that I didn't know about having a car note that really threw me for a loop. Because for the first like 7 years when I got out of high school, I had a cash car. I didn't know nothing about this note life. But I'm learning. So I was like 2 days behind on paying my car note, and the person over the phone, she was like, yeah, you got to pay our daily fee for being 2 days late. And I was like, okay, so what's the fee? She said $8.16. My motherfucking heart dropped. I'm talking about, as soon as she said $8.16, tears. I started crying. I'm like, $816. And she was like, nah, ma'am, $8. What are you talking about? Because if I'm any day that I'm late after the day that I'm supposed to pay my car note is $4, and I was 2 days late. And I'm like, girl, you need to be more specific now. You can't just say $8.16. Fuck wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? And y'all, please don't judge me on this part. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I thought when cars get repossessed, they get repossessed after not paying for a month. And I didn't find this out until 2020. Because this is my first time having a car note. I did not know when people get their car repossessed, it's because they haven't paid in over 3 months. And that makes sense. That makes much more sense than not paying for a month. But 3, oh, you on bullshit. You deserve to get your car taken. Like them, when I be watching them videos and them dudes bagging up, taking them cars because they ain't paid in 3 months, I feel them. Because that's too long. That's way too long. And I understand, things happen. We gotta get our shit together. But I didn't know. It's just certain things I did not know about having a car note. I'm just saying.
on that note, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think by leaving your comments. Make sure you also like this video, you share it. Last but not least, you subscribe to the channel. So next time, you guys.